because it's kind of annoying, but it's also showing why a lot of us who've spoken about these things, especially us as men, we're right. We're right about it. But shout out to y'all that's here. This reminded me of my late night creep streams. What's up, B Fierce 88? Rainy Woman was good. T-Man, Alex, General Washington, Miss Tangy, Future King, XL Pro, Kathy. I guess some of y'all got the notification. That's why I tell y'all to follow me on the other platforms. You know, I usually send out posts, you know, because you can't rely on YouTube. What's good, Brian? I mean, we rely on YouTube for way too much, okay? It's been 10 years of this, and I've been telling y'all, stop relying on YouTube. And we're going to get into this. Yes, be fierce. Now he's a political guy. As a matter of fact, let me go to what they posted about what he had to say. So, yeah, man, it's just a lot going on. Black Intellectual was good. Make sure y'all like the stream. Hopefully y'all had a good weekend. There's a lot going on, and we're going to get to some of these things that are going on. Let's see. Sherwin was good. Yeah, I did put up a post about Angel Reese on Patreon. Shout out to everybody that follow me on Patreon. I put up a post about Angel Reese and, you know, the viral video of the divested heifer, and Angel Reese decided to share that post. But if y'all want to go check out the audio cast on Patreon, I mean, there are other posts as well that I've been putting up. Yeah, check out the one I did about Angel Reese and her sharing that divestors post. I told y'all, she is very naive and ignorant. She's very naive. But we're going to get into that. Till Dog was good. So he said he voting for Kamala just because she black. Be fierce, he said that. I told y'all, these black males who are voting for Kamala Harris have absolutely no clue. This woman said when she became the vice president elect, she was acknowledged for her Indian heritage, and you Negroes said nothing. Little Scrappy. But we're going to get into your baby mama. You spinning the block, getting back with your baby mama. It says, he grew up with his mother, in that situation. But I have a problem with you weak ass black men and you're holding on to that DNC teat. A political party that's done nothing for you. Bird, I think so. In the next 5 years, y'all see her on. The next 3 years, you'll see her on the fans because she's already got a podcast. And let me say this as a side note. These chicks get OnlyFans not just for the money. They're very sexual. These women, these Gen Z women, are hypersexual, man. They'll act like they ain't, but come on, man, we see it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. Shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all like the stream. Little Scrappy should not be giving any political advice about that. He needs to worry about why he's going back to his baby mother and impregnating her. And, he wants to have he's getting back with her. When all else fails, go back to your baby mother, huh? This is why we don't, as men in general, we don't want to date single mothers because we know the baggage we know the baggage that's going to be there. What's good, David? She always went as Indian back in California. Right. Which is, again, which is why when people call her black, I chuckle. Like, she don't even acknowledge that she's black. But see, she's a minority. Isn't she AKA? She's a part of those useless fraternities. Well, I ain't gonna say useless fraternities because they are influential to getting jobs out here in some of these places. But they are pushing this narrative that she's a black woman. The female sororities, they're out there campaigning for Kamala. But again, I tell y'all, anybody voting for the Democratic Party is ignorant, especially you black males. You know, it's crazy. I don't know how do y'all benefit from that? I realized it was bullshit in my early to mid 20s. Young boy was good. Tech was good. Nah, it's cool, Be Fierce. It all ties in, Be Fierce. This whole loving the Democratic Party, Scrappy impregnating another woman, his ex, baby mama, the woman who people thought that, she was different, but none of these heifers are different. They're all the same in this situation. They all want to be on reality TV. They need a bag. What's good, Mox? Last sigil was good. Kathy, see ya. So after you vote for her. So one of the primary reasons why I did this live stream was because I truly feel like in 2024, a lot of men, especially black men, are heading in different directions. More so than they did when I was growing up. We were always stuck, right? Whether it's in our neighborhoods, in our cities, we never ventured off. We never got passports. The idea of moving to different cities and countries like that's not something when you grow up as a young black male you think about. That idea isn't pushed. Now, mind you, I grew up in the 90s, so maybe that's what it is. I grew up in the 90s, early 2000s, that talk wasn't there, but you heard stories about women getting their passports and going to all these different countries, especially in the Caribbeans. They made a whole movie out of it in the late 90s. Was good, Bull Tone. Mall MC was good. Make sure y'all like the stream. But there was never a space where us as men had the opportunity to venture off and do things and have options. We grew up not thinking that we had options. But we do. Especially when it comes to dating and women, if we don't like the options that we have in our city, we could go to a different city. You know how in college football now they have the transfer portal? You have the transfer portal in your life as a young man. And you could go and live anywhere. You can live anywhere in this country. You can live anywhere in this world. And you got idiots that want to shame you for wanting to exercise your options just like they have. Because people want to control the black man, especially. They want to tell you where you can go and what you can do and what you can, how you can live your life, who you vote for. I'm telling you something right now. No black man should be voting for Kamala Harris, supporting the Democratic Party. No, you don't have to date a woman. You don't have to date a black woman just cause she, whatever. You don't have to stay in your city. You can leave. You have options. For so long, we thought we didn't have that. Just like when you grow up and they tell you only have a couple of different options. You can go to school, get an education. You can join the workforce, or you can go to the military. They never tell you that you can become an entrepreneur, that you could own businesses one day, right? But hold on a second. When I look at this little Scrappy situation, for those of you who don't know, Scrappy and Erica Dixon have a child together. A child that's older now. They broke up right when Love and Hip Hop Atlanta took off. I think they were like co-parenting. Or dating and then co-parenting, and then kind of separated. And he started dating a woman called Bambi. They were together for years. I believe they have children together. Right? And she stayed with him for years. Any other female will be looking for a way out. But, she stayed with him and then they broke up. And now apparently he's back with his baby mother. The picture on the left of them is very recent. I think it's maybe a week ago. I've been saying this. Listen, women always go back. Women will always. What's good, Mr. Scorpion? Again? Abnormal was good. Mr. Tito always was good. Make sure y'all like the stream. Women always go back to their exes, their baby's fathers. I think that again, I'm not saying that they shouldn't if there's an opportunity and she wanted to go back to him. But this happens a lot more than y'all think. These men, especially if the guy is living close by in the same city, right? They have a tie with that woman. That woman has a bond with that man. This is why you never really saw Erica dating anybody else. She had that one embarrassing relationship with the model. She was basically taking care of the guy. But that was years ago. But you never really saw her dating anybody else because she always had the door open for Scrappy. And this is why you see stories of the new guy getting into it with the old guy. So when I look at these single mothers who are complaining, I've seen this one video where this one was like, single mothers are very valuable. Every man should want a single mother. And I'm saying to myself, you heifers are so quick to try to get, and I guarantee that woman has small children. You so quick to get a new man around your children, you haven't even had time to heal. What, you trying to show your baby's father that you can move on? And there was a sad story. Was good, AI Metrics. There was a sad story I saw yesterday, man, that really put emphasis on this particular stream. Maybe y'all saw the story of the gangbanger who dated the baby's mother of the man who took the life of his, I believe, half brother. Did y'all see that story? What's good, Mr. O? Did y'all see that story? That was a sad story. That girl had 2 children, 2 boys. Baby's father in prison for taking the life of this guy, and she ends up dating this guy's half brother. And there are people claiming that she did not know his background or whatever. I mean, did you actually do some research, or did you just see the tattoo on his face and you just wanted to be with him? Now he ended up taking the life of this woman. He took the life of this woman and right in front of her children. And this guy FaceTimed the baby's father to show him beating up on the girl and smacking the dude's young son. First time, how they have FaceTime in prison is beyond me. But they have all types of stuff in prison now. Prison ain't what it used to be. Now, I believe this all happened in a short period of time. Baby's father goes away to prison. She's in a relationship, unbeknownst to her, quote unquote. Unbeknownst to her that the guy she gets into a relationship with, I believe she married him. He was beating on her from the get-go, abusing her, taking his frustrations out on her. This is the type of energy she allowed in life. Now, God rest her soul. But why is it so easy for these dysfunctional men to get into relationships with these women, these single mothers? Why is it so easy? And that ain't the only story. Oh, I got plenty of more stories that I have seen of these type of situations that are even worse. Why are these demonic men getting such access to these single mothers? Why are these single mothers attracted to these energies? You can't read that man's energy. And you allow him into you got 2 small children, you're allowing this man into your life. He's beating on you from day one. There's a reason why you shouldn't want, as a single mother, to just be dating anybody. But where we are in society, it's a turn on to these women to deal with dysfunctional men. And then you want to blame men who are getting passports, and you try to shame them. You try to project the degenerates that you date. You try to project the degenerate behavior of the men that you dealt with onto the men who are getting passports, or the men who are, seeking to date women of other racial groups. You have to know who I'm talking about. I can't listen. A lot of you heifers deserve to be single. You go out of your way to avoid competent men. And I'm telling you right now, that is a huge mistake. It's a life and death situation. You heifers have no idea. You are putting yourself in life and death situations with the men that you are choosing. There's a new story every day of these situations, these single mothers getting with these weird degenerate men and losing their life. What is going on out here? But back to Scrappy. When you look at him and Erica Dixon, that woman, from when I saw the show in its early years, when it was actually its best time, was the early years of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I think it was at its most entertaining peak then. You could tell she always held a candle for him. And what will happen is she will date men. She know those relationships are not going to work because she was always waiting for him to come back. You know what's funny? Men don't seek to go back to their baby mamas unless they're broke. Unless they're broke and bummy. But men with money and resources rarely go back to their baby mothers. It's always the broke beta males who think they're alpha males. But bro, if that woman pushes you around and threatens to kick you out all the time, you ain't no alpha. You just a broke ass beta male who's sleeping on her couch. You're not even sleeping in the bedroom. She only wants you in the bedroom when she wants some action. You got to sleep on that couch. There are relationships like that. There are men dating women. He not even sleeping in the master bedroom. He's sleeping on the couch. He on that couch all day long while she at work. He ain't cooking. He cooking for himself. He ain't cleaning. He ain't doing nothing but being on the internet, probably in some YouTube chat room, running his mouth on on Twitter talking like he got all these women and all this. Bro, you on the couch all day. You're not even in the bedroom. You can't even go in the bedroom. But Erica has always held a space for him. And as men can't compete with that. Again, make sure y'all like the stream. There are men you can't compete with a baby's father. I have been around women who you can tell they want their baby's father back. You can't compete with that. She constantly complained about him, but you ain't talked to him in 3 years. Why are you complaining about a man you ain't talked to in 3 years? Because you want him back. He doing Uber Eats every day. Right. Tell me, I'm going to give me a job. I'm looking for one. You ain't looking for no job. You on Instagram all day. Looking at women that you really want to be with. This is where we at. You as a man that's trying to date a single mother, you got to know that she already has one foot out their relationship. And she sees you as a placeholder. You got women that will date men who are just like their baby's fathers, that walk like them, dress like them, look like them, because she's searching for her baby father in other men. Just like you have women that will date older men because they're searching for their father in the older men that they would date. They'll never find it. And I think it's weird that you would be searching for a father figure. And I mean, but that happens. That is the reality of things. If you look at psychology, it talks about that. Women searching for father figures in the men they sleep with. That you read books on you look up psychology and certain things, it's there. That constant need of a father figure. Men don't necessarily need father figures 24/7, but I think a lot of women do. That's why you see women talking about they want older men. They're looking for their daddy in these men. This is what's going on. This is what's going on. To how much older, Jay? I mean, I've seen situations where women are dating men 20 years older than them, 30 years older than them. That's going on. You got men with full gray beards out here with 20-year-olds. They'll tell you. These men will tell you. Men in their 50s bragging about dating, girls in their 20s. 18, 19-year-olds too. They'll tell you all about that. That's what they're looking for. They want them somebody fresh out of high school. You dig? That's what's going on out here. And these girls are welcoming of it because they never had a father figure in their life. And because they never had a father figure in their life, they go chasing that. You look at Erica, maybe she never grew up in a stable household with a father figure and a mother together. And she always wanted that for her and Scrappy and their child together, right? What's good, Philadelphia? Carl was good. So it's comfortable. But I want y'all to understand something about me. I'm one of those people. I'm not trying to go backwards. I don't want to go backwards. Maul said it's weird, but it's legal. Right, exactly. I would never try to get with an ex. I just don't want to go back that route again. Because if it didn't work the first time, it's not going to work the second time or the third time. I don't want to go in circles. I'd rather just move forward. B for 9-5 was good. No more, what's up? Make sure y'all like the stream. I'm not looking backwards. I'm looking forwards. Forward. I want nothing to do with an ex. You move on, I'll move on. But I've seen comments to where people say, well, this is for reality TV purposes, why he's getting back with her, impregnating her. No, it's because that's what baby mamas do. They go back to the baby's father. This happens a lot. This happens a lot because a lot of women are not good at dating. So they go with what they know. And if they've been with their baby father, let's say they've been with him since high school, they're lazy daters. They're not going to veer off and try something new. That's why a lot of them are so frustrated talking about they're going to divest and all this. No, you not. Be quiet. You still trying to get your baby daddy back. Be quiet. What you talking about? Still trying to get your ex back. Talking about you divesting. You still messing around with that man you complain about every day. That's them. I believe that's been Erica and Scrappy the whole time. Salute to everybody that's here. What's up, Chubb? Great February was good. These women want to go back. And a lot of times the baby fathers don't really go back. Why do you think these women viciously attack? Why y'all think these women viciously attack their baby's fathers? It's not because he's a deadbeat. Look at Erica Mena. Erica Mena is viciously attacking Safari because she feels like Safari owes her something, you know? He shouldn't move on. He should be begging to be with her again. He's not doing that. So she uses child support. She's hopping his fence. She's harassing him. She, every time he gets into a relationship, she attacks him or she tries to embarrass him. She wants that man back. But I will say this, ladies. You can't be getting online or any place and you are a single mother, but still be wanting your ex back. You have to cut those ties. Now, I know you got some of these baby fathers who be trying to sneak back. That happens, But a lot of y'all be wanting that. Y'all open the door to it. And some of y'all be having kids. Y'all be wanting kids with some of these dudes. You like this cat and mouse game with these dudes. You like the he's messaging you mad whenever you showcase yourself with another man. Right? I agree with that too, Ugly February. Yeah, right. Bambi, yeah, because Bambi, like, she's about 2 or 3 inches taller than him. And the thing, let me say this about Erica Dixon. Erica Dixon always came off as sort of like the level-headed baby mama, but she's no different than the rest of these baby mamas that hope and wish one day that they can get back with their baby father. And I'm not talking about just linking up in the bedroom. I'm talking about in public. They want to publicly, because to them, it's about winning, Whenever they're able to get these guys away from whoever these dudes were dating, they see it as a win. They see it as a win, like they've won something. This is their mentality. They see it as they've won something. And Erica sees this as she won something because she don't like his ex Bambi. So to her, she's the baby mama that won. So yes, it's gonna be difficult for these men to want to be in a relationship with you when we know that you still want the baby's father. This reminds me of a scene from Love and Hip Hop, the New York version, right? Fabulous is now his ex, quote unquote. She was on that show. And she went on a blind date to a bowling alley with this guy, right? And you could tell She was very defensive, very standoffish. You could just tell that she had completely like wanted no interest in this dude. She wanted Fabulous. And of course she went back to him. And they were together years. I think they had another child during that time. And the situation they've had with each other. Now I guess they're officially broken up, but you don't see her with nobody else. She's one of those women ain't never leaving. Some of these women ain't never leaving. Some of these women, they only want that guy. It's crazy because they get on here and complain. What are you complaining about? You're the one who refused to leave a man that's been known to be a cheater, that did not claim you for a number of years. He never claimed you. You heifers are not getting claimed, but you don't want to leave the situation. Well, that's fine, but don't complain about the cheating then. I don't want to hear no complaints about cheating and all that when you refuse to leave the guy. And that's become a common thing. A common thing. Make sure y'all like the streamer. Yeah, because it's like, you see these women all day long. They want to hop on podcasts. Or they want to make videos. And just say weird things. They want to talk about the stuff that they don't tolerate. They want to talk about the stuff they're not going to put up with or the things they're looking for in a man. But you still with a man that's been known to cheat regularly. And you ain't never left. Let's just stop that right now. Let's just stop that right now. Some of you women are your own worst enemy. You're wasting the best years of your life chasing around men that want nothing to do with you, stringing you along. But who are you going to blame? The men that you didn't want. You're going to blame men who go overseas and, yeah, her name is Emily Batista, I think, Batiste. But it's something like that. I might have got it wrong, but I think that's her name, Emily. And you waste the best years of your life doing what exactly? Until you're another 40-something-year-old who still thinks she got it. There's a lot of you 40-something-year-olds out here talking about you still got it. Trying to compete with these young girls. I don't care how good of a shape you are in, how good your makeup is. These young women are, they're going to win out. Because they have less mileage and less baggage. That's what goes on. And I would hope that they would know that. And let me say this too. I'm not trying to say that single mothers shouldn't seek out, new relationships. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is that door that you have open for your baby's father, you got to close it at some point. Because it's going to sabotage your relationships. And so many of these single mothers sabotage their relationships by, one, getting with dysfunctional, degenerate men, or two, ignoring and, rejecting capable men. Because they're not, they don't have a certain look. You want to date a man with tattoos on his face. That gangbangs. That turns you on. That comes with the price. And if you and I hope you understand that it comes with a price. If you don't meet capable men who are able to be leaders and help you raise your because truth be told, what is the point of you trying to date what's the point of you trying to move on then? If all you're going to do is self-sabotage your relationship, because that goes on too. It's a lot of self-sabotage, but it also is a lot of, choosing the wrong men just because you feel like your baby's father one day is going to come around and he's going to want you. I think a lot of the delusion is real. The delusion is real. And that's why I'm speaking on this right now. To really get at this delusion. Now, I want to, speaking of cheating in marriages and holding on, there's a separate topic I want to speak on. I want to talk about Remy Ma real quick. She embarrassed herself. Like she has been doing. Speaking of marriages, Remy Ma breaks her silence on cheating rumor. It took you what, about a year or so? Remy Ma denied cheating on her husband Papoose a year after infidelity rumors spread like wildfire. The Terror Squad member spoke out following a heated exchange with battle rapper Tay Rock on social media. So I never cheat on nobody, so I don't know what you're talking about, she said on Instagram Live. Last year, Remy Ma was accused of having an affair with Easy the Block Captain. I wonder why people would think you were cheating, Remy. I don't know. Maybe because y'all were dressing alike and you were going to dinner with each other. Like, come on, man. The awkward energy when he want to hug and kiss you, but you can't because y'all in public. The silence from Papoose lets me know that Papoose is controlled by you. This is why these rumors have been going on for so long, because unfortunately Papoose is going along with it because he's so desperate to keep her that he's willing to go along with this. Last year, Remy Ma was accused of having an affair with Easy the Block Captain. Tay Rock referenced the allegations on X, formerly known as Twitter, on Thursday. Now, he didn't even name her in this. A hit dog would holler, or a hurt heifer will holler. You know what I'm saying? That N-word girlfriend at home with her husband this week, he wrote, I see why he SM'd in on the internet. He home alone and bored. How your girl got a husband. The post caught Remy's attention. Who you talking about, Dante? She wrote. Tay Rock responded, what's up, Reminisce? It's Dante. I was speaking about Easy the Block Captain being bored and angry because his married girlfriend is with her husband today. Do you know his married girlfriend? He didn't use no names except for Easy the Block Captain, but she got in her feels because her feelings was hurt because she hit dog with holler. She said, nah, Tay, but I do know a bunch of N-words that don't play about me and they don't almost be about to do nothing. She wrote, oh, and they start from the bosses and make their way down to the workers. So I like you. You a good kid. Go write a rap or watch wrestling. By the way, I got your text earlier. I'm done tweeting. It's above me now. So she's making, her son is in jail right now for killing somebody, and she on the internet making threats. If this ain't a crash out, I don't know what is. If this ain't a crash out, Remy, you're threatening this man about what your people gonna do to him. Tay Rock shared a screenshot of the text mentioned by Remy Ma and claimed he never disrespected her. I asked you to put a muzzle on that N-word. He told her on X, I ain't disrespect you, and I hate going back and forth. It's draining. I'm going to leave this here for anybody that think I copped a deuce to anybody. And now we here. This is what I guess this is what text message he sent to her. He says, I ain't about to be disrespected by Easy. I've been quiet long enough. You put a muzzle on that N-word talking crazy about me, or I'm talking how I want. And when I see that N-word, we can do whatever. So listen, this dude, Easy the Block Captain, thinks that he can just, I guess, talk. I don't know what's going on by battle rap like that. I did see the video of the battle rapper. I might have reacted to it on this channel. He brought this up to Remy's face. I believe he's from the Southeast. Is it I think I messed up his name. And she was right there. Where was all this threats and energy towards this dude when he went into a whole monologue? He went into a whole monologue, Remy, to your face. And you out here making threats. What you gonna do, sick your son on him? Allegedly, for we don't know. You don't know. Right? Your son is in jail right now for taking a man's life, reportedly. But you out here making threats talking about who gonna do what to who. And the dude didn't even name you, Remy. He was talking about your side dude, allegedly. I never seen this guy Easy the Block Captain in Philadelphia ever, because he ain't outside. He's some way, because he's talking crazy on the internet. He's probably some way hiding or some way running behind Remy. So Remy's got these guys wrapped around her finger. Now, she posted some videos.
I never cheated on nobody. So.
Okay, let's go here.
I strongly believe that sometimes people need to fight it out. Because talking doesn't do it. Sometimes you can talk. Like in certain situations, you could talk to a person. You express how you feel. They express how they feel. And y'all come to a mutual agreement that y'all either don't agree or, you might start seeing it from another person's point of view. When it gets to the level, or when you deal with people that, like, sometimes how I used to be, I don't even want to hear that shit. I don't give a fuck how you felt. I don't care what you thought. What's up? What we doing? And that's where I come in. She said, you ain't have a fight in recent times. You really not ready for this work. She said, it's natural. She don't have to. It's not even like talking about fighting. Sometimes people be needing fucking hands put on them. And I love boxing. It's one of my favorite sports. I just never could do it. Because it goes right back into that other category what I was telling y'all. As soon as I feel like you get one hit. I'm glad it cut me off. I hope y'all ain't see that. As soon as I feel like you get one hit that I don't like, take it to the... Okay? Now we gotta go somewhere else. But yeah, I really...
Yo, Jay Thomas. Jay Thomas says, fight it out. Pap already put hands on Easy the house captain. Right. But people trying to act like that didn't happen. That's why he ain't saying nothing. Because I think he done already smacked up Easy the Block Captain. And he didn't leave a mark, because that's why they got talking tough, because I guess he said, well, he didn't leave a scratch on me or anything, Easy the house captain. Because he in the house. He ain't out in these streets. He in the house. Yeah, she talking about shooting again. Yeah, jail did not teach her anything. Jail did not teach her anything. Jail just taught her she can get away with shooting somebody. Or shooting at somebody. You know what I'm saying?
be feeling like every now and then somebody needs to get the fuck was you talking about? Not Terrence talking about they still beefing. Yes, they ain't fight yet. They gotta fight. Like, people like, oh, fighting is beneath me, da-da-da-da-da. Like, no, it's not. What are you talking about? It cancels a lot of problems. Not a big fight recorded. Nah, I can't.
What's with the fighting and all that? Yeah, she shot a girl, got what, about like 6 years or something? Got out. You think that meant I think because she's been out for so long, maybe she's forgotten what being in handcuffs is. Her son ain't never getting out of prison. Not only did he use a weapon to reportedly take somebody's life, that's charges already. But you take somebody's life, especially somebody that the feds was trying to get anyway. Like the state police were trying to get the guy and lock him up, and you take his life. Reportedly. Now he in jail. He ain't never getting out. Unless he takes some type of plea deal. And here you are, his mother talking about fighting, making threats. Where's the music? Y'all seen that music video of her damn near showing her tatas? I guess this is Remy Ma. But Remy, people wouldn't be going, using that narrative if you would have said something sooner. Papoose would have said something. But I guess because Papoose not saying nothing, you not saying nothing. Maybe because Papoose knows it's the truth. That's why he didn't say anything. And you didn't say nothing because you're like, well, if you're not saying, I'm not saying nothing. But we could all see it. Y'all wearing matching outfits. Nobody, according to, some people in the chat, nobody knew who Easy the Block Captain was until Battle Rap. Where did you find this guy? Where did you find this guy? I mean, I've never seen a married woman wear matching outfits with no man. Especially in hip hop. You don't see Nicki Minaj out here wearing matching outfits with no rapper that she collabing with. Fat Joe was showing his too. Yeah, that was a wild video, man. Bruh, Remy got that demented ass look in her eyes. She not wholesome at all. I don't know how y'all New York cats do it. We got hood chicks down here. Yeah, New York be on another level with it. But, I guess that's what they're used to, this type of women. But that's why a lot of New York cats move south. That's why a lot of them moving south, But yeah, I just think that, I've never seen a married woman wear matching outfits with a man that she's not married to. Like, that's crazy disrespectful. It really is. You could try to, because see, women think they're smart. They think they're smart and they think they can do things and get away with it. But we're going to hold that hypocrisy up to your face, no matter what type of threats you make. You think they won't put you back in jail again, Remy? You think they won't put you back in jail, Remy? Or they locking up women just like they locking up men? Matching outfits with another dude is nasty work. It really is. It really is nasty work. All right. Is that another song yet? Yeah, let me talk about Trina. Y'all remember Trina? I didn't know Trina was married, but apparently Trina is married and she didn't sign a prenup. Now we got a whole nother level of stupidity. Trina says that she doesn't have a prenup and that her husband brings all of his money home to her. Now, I've seen some people in the comment section, mainly women, who are saying, well, back in the day, men would bring money home to their wives to pay bills and all that. But she said, but again, he never had to ask his wife for his money. He would bring home money to pay bills, yes, but he would keep some for himself. But apparently this guy is so desperate to be with her that he's willing to do this. Now, what Trina doesn't understand is he could divorce her and take money from her. Now, maybe she wanted to prove a point, but this is why I tell y'all, women are obsessed, especially you melanated heifers. Y'all are obsessed with having control, which is why your relationships never last, because a man wants to be a man and he doesn't want to be controlled. And at some point, he's going to leave. He's going to leave because men always feel less than when they have to live up under a woman's rules. You are a recording. I don't know what her money situation is, but you are a recording artist, Trina. Why are you not signing? Why are you not doing a prenup? And why does your husband have to bring his money home to you? Can you explain this, Trina? How is this ever going to work? I'm telling you right now, I would not be surprised if someday I'm doing a story about her getting divorced and him wanting spousal support. Let's see. Trina is shedding light on her marriage after quietly tying the knot in a private ceremony earlier this year. Trina has opened up about her marriage, revealing she never considered getting a prenup because her new husband brings her all his cash. Huh? But he can always divorce you and get it back. Because I know, especially if he has an accounting of all the money he's giving you, Trina, if he divorces you, he can get it back from you. Is that how we doing this? As All Hip Hop previously reported, Trina quietly tied the knot with fiance Benjamin Leon Kirsch Jr. in a private ceremony on May 22nd in Miramar, Florida. However, she's opening up about married life in a new interview to promote her recently released memoir, The Baddest. Trina sat down with good friend and wife of Gucci Mane, Keisha Kior, on the latest episode of her podcast. The Miami native reveals she is internally happy, and she and her hubby are still in the honeymoon phase of their marriage. What happens when the honeymoon phase is gone? Being a wife, you have all the rights to be as freaky as you like, Trina told Kior, and spicy in the bedroom. However, Kior wanted to hear about their financial arrangements, asking if she got a prenuptial agreement. She says, I didn't. Says her husband brings all his money to her. So she is in charge. Y'all see this? That's all she gives a shit about is being in charge. That's why you heifers stay single. No man wants to be ran by his woman. And I'm telling you right now, Trina, the people around him are going to clown him for this. The people around him, Trina, are going to clown him for this, and this is going to cause a rift in your marriage. Maybe not at first, but it's going to build up. What man wants to hear his wife go on a podcast and tell everybody, hey, you're basically her bitch. That's basically what you are. There's just no way around this. But there's more. He can't spend a dime without my consent. He can't spend a dime for nothing unless it goes through me. Are you his accountant or his wife? Do y'all see this? What type of marriage is this? What man is going to agree to this shit? Excuse the language, but I mean, it's late at night, so why not? I mean, this is a call. This is a worthy cause for cussing. And y'all wonder why people say what they say about us black men? I mean, bro, you have to, were you that desperate to get with Trina? I mean, she lives in a nice house, drives nice cars. You want to live in that nice house and drive nice cars too, so you're willing to put up with this. What is wrong with you, black men? I'm seriously. Black men, what is wrong with you? You know? It's a bitch, a strong word. Turbio. Like, what is going on here? I usually talk this way on my Patreon, but like I'm just what man is allowing his woman to get his money, and she said you can't spend none of it without her consent. What? Like, black men, we have to explain this. Not y'all, but the Negro who agreed to this. You got to explain this to me. How does this work? I would feel less than to be in this situation. This is pathetic. This is sick and depressing. Not for me, probably for you. Because, bro, as time go on and you realize how trapped you really are, well, really you're not, because you could divorce the heifer and take her money. She's so dumb. She thinks you won't do it. Maybe you've convinced her that you're not going to divorce her and go after her financially. She really believes this. And with her not doing a prenup, she's daring you to do it. But Trina, that whole shaming men into that doesn't work. Men are going after women for the bag. They don't care about you shaming, because there's a lot of people who are going to side with them. Trina. Let's see. Elsewhere during the interview, Trina admitted she loves cooking for her husband, who she met at an event. She also revealed that although they had a private ceremony at home earlier this year, they are having a big wedding in 2025. She also opened up about whether the couple plans to have kids, revealing her past miscarriages have left her unsure about expanding her family. I could go deeper into this as to why she's having all these miscarriages, but I'm not. I'm going to leave that alone. We talk about it a lot, Trina explained. Now would be the time. I've been through the whole process of having a kid before, had a miscarriage, it didn't work. It's the most terrifying thing. This is, ladies, you create the environment that you want. You want to, these women are so obsessed with power over human beings, especially who they're in relationships with. You want to have control over this man. You can't control a man. At some point, he's gonna wake up and say, you know what, I choose freedom over this. I choose freedom over this. And this is why a lot of y'all can't keep a man, no matter how you look. Because these heifers love getting online, showing the world how they look. But you can't keep a man, though. You can't keep one. Once they with you for a little while, they say, you know what, I don't want to be here long term. I'm out of here. And they leave. They leave because, you know what, they realize that it just isn't worth it. And Trina, he's gonna wake up too and have that same realization. Salute to everybody that's here. Okay, let's see. All right, that's pretty much it for me. That's all I have to say. Shout out to everybody that said, make sure y'all subscribe to the Patreon. I'm putting up exclusive content. See if I can find a way. My newest video was about Angel Reese and the divestors. And is Angel Reese becoming a divester? She's sharing the divestor content, but I just tell y'all, she's just very naive to the world. Wait till she start dating. And she's in a very interesting place because, she wants to date a man who's taller than her. It's going to be tough. But y'all subscribe to the Patreon. Become a member as well to keep up with me when I'm not on YouTube. And thank y'all for being here. All right. moderators, channel members, Patreons. All right, people. That's pretty much it. I'll see y'all on the next one. Make sure y'all like the stream if you haven't. Also, you continue the conversation in the comment section. All right.